I'm looking at the number of cases of COVID-19. This is the global number. And what's really scary is that if we draw a trend line from this April peak to this August peak, we have broken that trend line. So we had a consolidation that lasted about 8 months. I suspect there's something about human psychology that cycles every 4 months, right? People tend to get in and out of relationships that last about 4 months on average, right? Obviously, everybody ticks a little differently. I tend to go a longer cycle than that. So, for example, I had a girlfriend before the pandemic. I broke up with her and I met the next girl about 7, 8 months later, right? And then 3 months into the relationship, we disagreed about, well, a drug that they're pushing for this stuff, right? And we broke up. And then I went another 5 months as a happily solo sexual guy. I suspect the average human on Earth cycles at 4 months, right? I cycle at around 12 to 14 months, but that's me. Now, if we go to the deaths and we draw the same trend line, that forms almost a straight line, these three right here, but unfortunately, we have stuck our heads above that line again. Now, right now, as I speak, the epicenter of all of this appears to be Germany. And if we connect, let's see, we could connect that very first wave with this top right here. And you can see that we are still on this long-term trajectory. Oh, actually, we've broken even that trajectory, right? So Germany has one peak in April, early April of 2020 to December of 2020 to up here in November of 2021. So Germany has a longer cycle, which kind of jibes with my observation about the psychology of relationships. I tend to hold relationships a lot longer with Europeans compared to Americans, right? Although the two girls that I was talking about were Asians, right? Anyway, I suspect that the reason for the up and down is from people getting in and out of gatherings, right? People tend to tire of each other after 4 months. That's my guess. On average, at least, right? You're talking about 8 billion people, each with their own ups and downs. When you add them together, you're going to have the ups and downs of the whole cycle, right?